जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांगो गंधर्विका गिरिधारी जीव की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांगो श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्त्वात्मक श्री गौरहरि की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांगो श्री राधा नयननाथ जीव की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस शास्त्र सचिशील भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस शास्त्र सचिशील भक्ति दैता माधव गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस शास्त्र सचिशील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। जय परमहंस शिला गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिशिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय वैष्णव सार्वभौम शिला जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवरे की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वसदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गो गोवर्धन वृंदावन श्री राधा कुंद श्याम कुंदात्मक श्री ब्रज मंदिर की जय। जय श्री नवदीप धाम की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जय श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ श्री सुदर्शन चक्र जीव की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय सर्व विघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम मास की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम व्रत की जय। जय व्रत पालनकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर परमानंदे हरि बोल। वंदे हम श्री गुरु श्रीयुता पदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. We are observing Purushottam Vrata, the most auspicious month, non-different from Purushottam Krishna. And Brahma, he played the pastime of not being able to understand about Krishna's form, pastimes, associates. Ultimately, when he surrendered, then by the grace of Krishna, he could realize Krishna Tata and Krishna Lila. Then, by Krishna's mercy, he was offering these prayers. Krishna himself is speaking through the mouth of Brahma. So yesterday we heard Krishna is telling who can get him, one who will see the grace of Krishna in all circumstances, one who will not blame others for his suffering because he understands I'm reaping the fruits of my own actions, and he will offer himself fully, completely to the service of Krishna by body, mind and words, then he will attain Krishna. So as long as we are blaming others, that is ignorance, that is not accepting Krishna. So as long as that is there, we will commit offense to Vaishnavas and to others and to Krishna, so we cannot progress in devotion. Pashyeshame naryam ananta adde paramatmani tvai api mai maini mayam vitatyekshitum atma vaibhavam hyaham kiyam oicham ivarchir agno. My Lord, just see my uncivilized impudence. To test your power, I tried to extend my illusory potency to cover you, the unlimited and primeval supersoul, who bewilder even the masters of illusion. What am I compared to you? I am just like a small spark in the presence of a great fire. In commentary of Vishwanath Thakur, Brahma expresses his repentance in this verse. Rather than performing devotional activities, Brahma thinks he has simply committed a great offense to Krishna. The word Arya means a wise or worthy person. Brahma said, O Lord, see my anaryam, my contemptible behavior and foolishness. You may give suitable punishment or forgiveness. Otherwise, persons like me will commit further impropriety. This we will feel Brahma felt. He saw Krishna everything but could not understand. At least he played the pastimes to give us teaching. Then he was repenting. Like that, when we progress in bhajan, when we'll get that realization by the grace of Krishna, then we will also have this repentance that I misused my relative independence. I became averse to Krishna. I did not want to serve him. We will regret that, repent, and we'll pray like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Oi Nanda Tanuja Kinkaram, Patitang Mang Bishmeva Madhu, Kripaya Tava Pada Pankaja Stita Dulis Sadrisham Chintaya. Out of your mercy, kindly accept me as your servant. I fell down into this material world, horrible, so you will regret, repent that, and you will pray for the grace of Krishna. Without the grace of Krishna, we cannot get his service. So when you approach in that way, then Krishna will give. Brahma continued, what was my bad conduct? You are my father and the source of everything. Yet I offended you when you were enjoying lunch with your friends in the forest. What was my foolishness? You have immeasurable powers, and you are the soul of all souls. Revealing my foolishness, I misused my position to commit an offense against you. I have shown the ultimate foolishness in attempting to mystify you, who bewilder even the masters of illusion. Brahma can bewilder all living entities because he is first created. So he was thinking Krishna is also like this. I created Nanda Maharaj and Jashoda. This is what he thinks. And from them Krishna came. So because others were speaking glory, so Brahma wanted to show, I will show you the real glory, the real position of this Krishna boy. So now he is regretting. I tried to mystify you, but that was my foolishness. I desired to see your powers by invoking my powers of illusion. But beside you, I am as insignificant as a spark emanating from a huge fire. When Srila Maharaj, he told, if you think you are great, it means you did not yet come in contact with the biggest Supreme Lord. When you come in touch with him, unlimited reality, and he is Purusha, we are Prakriti, we belong to him, we are his servants, then you will think I am nothing. You will be humbler than a blade of grass and more tolerant than a tree, seeing the grace of Krishna always. So that is naturally it happens. Not artificially you are trying to be humble. No. When you come in contact with superior, either Vaishnava or Krishna, then you will naturally be like this. They are saying Soham, Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi. They are repeating. They're thinking, I am supreme. I am consciousness. I am supreme. I am superior to matter. I am creating everything. I am supreme. But that is false. When Shukadeva Goswami, he was well established in this. But when he came in contact with Krishna Tattva, with him in reality, about his beautiful form and also how merciful he is, because Brahman, there is no mercy there. No lila, no mercy, only like light, and that static bliss. But when he heard those two verses from Bhagavatam, how beautiful Krishna is when he enters the forest in Vrindavan, and how merciful Krishna is. Even Putana, who came to kill him, he gave her service. Kam vadoyalum sharanam brajema. Where will I take shelter elsewhere? Who is so merciful? Krishna. So when he heard this, then he gave up that. Brahmananda was fully attracted to Krishna. And he told to Parikshit Maharaj, you need not do anything else. Only you have to hear about Krishna. I will tell you. So then you can understand I am an insignificant servant of Krishna. You can never say I am great. And that when you are in that mood of service of Krishna, that is natural and that is blissful. You will not like that kind of thinking. I am great. Atah kshama svachuta me rajo bhuvo hyajanatastvat pritak isham manina ajavale panda tamonda chakshusha esho nukampyo mai natavan iti. Therefore, O infallible Lord, kindly excuse my offenses. I have taken birth in the mode of passion and am therefore simply foolish, presuming myself a controller independent of your lordship. That is false ego, hankar. I am independent, but that is not true. My eyes are blinded by the darkness of ignorance, which causes me to think of myself as the unborn creator of the universe. But please consider that I am your servant and therefore worthy of your compassion. We are singing now during Purushottam Vrata Hari hai doyal amor, Jaya Radhanat bar bar ei bar lochoni jasat. Bohu joni brahmi nat loinu sharan. Nijo gune kripa koro adamataran. I have no qualities. So out of your own good qualities, out of your own quality of compassion, you bless me. I have taken shelter. I passed through so many birds in so many species. Now I came to take your shelter. By your own quality, you rescue me. That is compassion. In commentary, Brahma continued, though my bad conduct is worthy of punishment, my foolishness is worthy of forgiveness. So please be merciful and pardon me completely. Do not withhold your mercy from this fallen one. Therefore, I address you as Achyuta, the infallible Lord. Or Achyuta also can mean one from whom nothing and no one is detached. Everything is of him. So you can claim that mercy. I belong to you. Please be merciful. You should remember that the most fallen require more mercy, so kindly pardon my offense. Brahma then identifies his low qualities. I have taken birth in the mode of passion, and I foolishly think that I am separate from you. That is ahankar, to think I am separate. Here Brahma is playing this pastime to give us teaching. Or if Brahma is not a devotee, then he is thinking like that. But when Brahma is devotee, four-headed Brahma, then he told to Durvasa Rishi, I am not independent. I am dependent on Narayan. I am creating by his grace. I cannot rescue you from Sudarshan. So, but here he is giving us teaching. If you are in false ego, in Rajaguna, then you will think, I am independent, I am separate. Brahma explains his identity as a controller. With great pride, I think I am your son, arising from your navel, but I am blind in all 8 eyes. But my pride will be destroyed when the moon of your mercy shines upon me. How will forgiveness manifest? Krishna considers, this Brahma is worthy of my mercy, because though he shows himself as the master elsewhere, towards me he is a servant. Or the meaning can be, out of foolishness, Brahma made a show of independence in front of me, but in truth, Brahma is controlled because of dependence on my energy. Therefore, I should show him mercy. We are all dependent on Krishna's energy for anything. That we exist, it is by his will. That we can do anything, it is by his mercy. And the result also is given by him. So, in reality, he is the maintainer. You are not independent maintainer. And you cannot do anything independent of him. But in Maya, we are in forgetfulness of Krishna. We are not Krishna conscious. We think I am independent. But Swami Maharaj asked that boy, who has given you the power to say, I don't believe in God? Or when we display some ego, that is also given by Krishna. You cannot have without his grace. And he can take power anytime. So Krishna is thinking, he is dependent on me, so I should show him mercy. Kvaham tamo mahat aham kha charagni var bhu samveshti tanda ghata sapta vitasti kayaha kvedrik vidhavi ga nitanda paranu charya vatadva roma vivarasya chate mahitvam. What am I? A small creature measuring 7 spans of my own hand. I am enclosed in a pot-like universe composed of material nature, the total material energy, false ego, ether, air, water, and earth. And what is your glory? Unlimited universes pass through the pores of your body, just as particles of dust pass through the openings of a screened window. In the commentary, Bishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying, Brahma said, though you create the universe, You are not proud. In comparison with that, what powers do I have to be proud of? Your universal form is surrounded by Prakriti, that is first. Then Mahat Tattva comes from that. Then Ahankar, that is false ego, ether, air, fire, water, and earth. Then these material elements come. And then senses and objects of the senses. And then Jiva will animate all those. All the planets, that is creation. All the planets from Patala to Satyaloka are situated within that form of yours. Patala is the lowest of the 7 underworlds, and Satyaloka is the highest of the 7 upper worlds, 14 worlds. So all 14, they are in Supreme Lord, in His form, and that is only one universe. From His pores, unlimited universes come out, because He is unlimited. Mahavishnu is unlimited, and He is eternal. When He's breathing, they come out. When He inhales, they go in like this. That is His lila. In that expanse, where am I? Measuring only 7 spans of my own hand. Countless universes pass through because hand, the size of hand, or maybe from elbow down, I don't know what is measurement, the 7 of those is your height, comes for everyone. Countless universes pass through the pores of your skin just as particles of dust pass through the holes of a window screen. Who can possibly measure that greatness? You cannot. You cannot measure Supreme Lord. What you can measure, that is Maya, but you cannot measure Him. Maya means that what you can measure or what is not. He is unlimited. That is why when you come in touch, actual touch with unlimited reality, then you will feel very small, insignificant, like Brahma. He is the highest living entity, the oldest and most intelligent, most powerful, everything. But now he's thinking, I'm insignificant. Then this Trinada Pisunichana Bhav is automatic and natural. Without coming in touch with Krishna, you cannot have this Trinada Pisunichana. It will be artificial. And you cannot tolerate also, because ego will be there. But when you are in real ego, then you will tolerate because you will think it is Krishna's mercy. And you will not demand any respect for yourself, because you are not entitled. You are eternal servant of Krishna. Why you should claim any respect? All glory is to Krishna and Guru, Vaishnavas. All glory is to them. And you will be able to give due respect to all, because in everyone Krishna is there, your object of worship, and they all belong to Him. So to everyone, even to bad persons, to everyone you will give respect, due respect. That does not mean you support their activities if they are bad, but you will give value to every living entity because Krishna is there. You will give the respect. Then, when you are in this bhav, then you can chant pure Harinam, pure name. And that pure name can give you prem. Nir aparade nam loile pai prema dhon. When you chant without offenses, then that will give you prem. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told. So then, because then you are in real ego, you understand, I am eternal servant of Krishna, he is my eternal master, our relation is eternal, so constantly you will serve him and with attention. When anarthas are almost fully destroyed, when you come to Nishta stage, you feel I am eternal servant of Krishna, that Sambandha Gyan you have, then you will constantly chant and constantly do service of Krishna and with attention, because there is no other attraction, but you are attracted to Krishna because he is your master. So servant is automatically always attentive to his master. Like now when we were in Vienna, we were doing an Nagar Sankirtan, and Sannyasi Maharaj, after a long time walking, he became a little tired, so he sat on one bench there, but his one who was with him, his sevak, at that time he was doing kirtan, so he did not notice that Maharaj went there, and I went to Maharaj and wanted to stay with him there, and I told others to proceed with kirtan because it was only short distance till the end. Then another one, Indian from Vienna, he came and he said, I will bring Maharaj after you go in kirtan, because I was playing one instrument. So I went there, but when that sevak who was singing noticed that Maharaj is not here, he was fully lost. And I told him, Maharaj is sitting there, he will come, we can proceed. But he tried to go on with kirtan but could not. Then he went back and went to him. Means always attentive to master. Like that jiva, when realizes I am eternal servant of Krishna, he is my master, then always will be attentive. Now we have to practice attentiveness, because in anartha. So they told, when your mind will wander, you bring it back to Harinam, to service like this. But when you cross those anarthas, then you get fixation of mind to the object of worship, naturally. Without achieving this, nishta first, there is no question of real and permanent ruchi. That will come later. On the ruchi level, you are feeling great taste in serving Krishna and you have no other desire, and you have that greed, strong desire to serve Krishna. So in that platform, naturally Raganuga sadhana will come. Before you can do under the guidance, but our Prabhupada did not apply this because there is potentially some mental speculation possible. So after that stage, when you are strongly attracted to Krishna, his Braja Lila, and you have strong desire, you are fully absorbed and you are not having any other desires, then you will enter that sadhana, and that will further bring you to Krishna ultimately. Here Brahma equates Mahavishnu, the creator of Mahatattva, with Krishna, and shows that in comparison to Krishna, he is like a small bird compared to Garuda. Because Mahavishnu is one expansion of Krishna, Purusha avatar. So Brahma is saying, who am I? I am nothing. Utkshepanam garba gatasya padayoh kim kalpate matur adoksha jagase kim asti nasti vyapadesha bhushitam tavasti kukshe kiyat api anantaha. O Lord Adokshaja, does a mother take offense when the child within her womb kicks with his legs? And is there anything in the existence, whether designated by various philosophers as real or as unreal, that is actually outside your abdomen? Here in the commentary, in this verse, Brahma equates Krishna with Garbo the Kashai Vishnu, saying, as you are mother to the universe, you are also mother to me. Therefore you should forgive my offenses. When the child in the womb kicks the mother does not take offense. Whether philosophers prove that the universe is true or false, the fact is that it exists within your belly. I am also within you, just like your son. Therefore you should forgive my offense. Here the word is adokshaja. Our Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, he translated it into English, one who reserves the right of not being exposed to human senses. He is beyond comprehension of human senses, gross and subtle. Gross means eyes, tongue, all. You cannot grasp him. And subtle with mind, intelligence, and ego, you cannot detect. Even in pure consciousness, you cannot. Only when you surrender to him and he reveals himself to you, then you can see him by his grace. Jnanis, they cannot perceive him, though they are beyond matter, but they cannot perceive him. No, that does not reveal him, only devotion. So he is adokshaja. Pratyaksha, paroksha, aparoksha, adokshaja, and aprakrita. Means what you see with your senses, that is pratyaksha. Then paroksha is you hear about the experience of others. Then aparoksha means that which is beyond the senses, like Brahmajyoti. Then fourth stage is adokshaja. The four Vaishnava acharyas, they speak about adokshaja. Shankaracharya spoke about aparoksha. They speak about adokshaja, but ultimately is a prakrita, means Krishna in Vrindavan. Looks like prakrita, like ordinary human being and doing these things, looks like prakrita, but he's not. That is aprakrita. That is ultimate. And Brahma now he got that realization, but now he's telling that I am within you, so you please forgive me. This is similar to the Bhagavad Gita verse, Pitaham asya jagato mata dhata pitamaha. Krishna is saying, I am the father, mother, grandfather, and support of this universe. This is his parent lila of Krishna. Krishna is doing unlimited Leelas in Golok Vrindavan, in Vaikuntha, plans different forms. And these Purusha avatars and Tatashta Shakti Jivas and this creation Leela, that is like his parent Leela. These Jivas are not full knowledge. They're conscious but not full knowledge. So if they don't accept the service of Krishna, which Father wants and suggests through Swarup Shakti, if they don't want, they want to enjoy, then they have to suffer as a consequence. So Krishna would not be able to inspire jivas to serve him if such jivas would not be there, that they are not grown up. So this kind of compassion or parental affection he could not display. And those children who misuse their relative independence, they want to enjoy this world and they are getting suffering, then Krishna has to rescue them. That also he could not do if such lila or such participants like the Tatashta Shakti Jivas would not be there. So, and because Krishna is unlimited, he has unlimited variety of lila and unlimited variety of his compassion and his goodness. So, in order to have such compassion, this lila also exists. That does not mean that he wants that we should suffer. No. Opposite. He does not want that we should suffer. He wants that we should get absolute bliss. But if we misuse free will, then we are suffering and he is then rescuing us. Now also Maharaj, Sannyasi Maharaj in Vienna, he was speaking that Krishna has 4 kinds of Leelas. Chinmoy Leela, that is Vrindavan and that Nitya Leela. Then Avatar Leela, this 4 Purusha Avatar, 3, sorry. And also when he appears in this world as Avatar, then he has Shrishti Leela, this creation Leela, and ultimately he has Kripa Leela. That is when he is rescuing the fallen souls. So that is all variety of his Leela. We are singing next line. Jagata Karana Tumi Jagata Jibon Tomachara Karo Nahi Heradharamon. You are the cause of Jagat. Jagata Karana Tumi Jagata Jibon, and you are the life of this world. Without you, there is no one. Tomachara Karo Nahi. He Radharaman, oh Radharaman, so you please rescue me. Jagat Trayanto Dadi Samplavo de Narayana Syodara Nabi Nalat Vinirgato Jastviti Van Na Vai Mrishakintu Ishwaratvam Na Vinirgato Smi. My dear Lord, it is said that when the 3 planetary systems are merged into the water at the time of dissolution, your plenary portion, Narayan, lies down on the water. Gradually, a lotus flower grows from his navel, and Brahma takes birth upon that lotus flower. Certainly, these words are not false. Thus, am I not born from you? So I'm born from you like my mother, so you should forgive me. In commentary, the sun also comes out of the womb eventually. That is explained in this verse. Brahma said, it is stated that at the time of dissolution, the 3 planetary systems are merged into the water. higher, middle, and lower planetary systems. Middle means Earth, then higher and lower than Earth. So all they go inside in the womb of Mahavishnu, and also all jivas go there inside, and everything is resting. But karma is not destroyed. From previous creation, when there is dissolution, those jivas are not active, but what result they have from previous creation, that they will get in next creation. And then after this dissolution, gradually a lotus flower grows from the navel of Garbhodakashai Vishnu, and Brahma appears upon that lotus flower. Others may or may not come from you, but certainly I am born from you. Narayanastvam nahi sarvadehinam atmasi adi shakila loka shakshi Narayanangam narabhu jalayanat tachapi satyam na taveva maya. Are you not the original Narayan, O Supreme Controller? Since you are the soul of every embodied being and the eternal witness of all created realms. Indeed, Lord Narayan is your expansion, and he is called Narayan because he is the generating source of the primeval water of the universe. He is real, not a product of your illusory Maya. In the commentary, Vishnu Chakravarti is saying, anticipating that Krishna might say, it is true that you are the son of Narayan. But then who am I, O Brahma? You are son of Narayan, not of me. Then Brahma answers in this verse, are you not Narayan, the supreme controller, Adisha of everything? The Bhagavad Gita states, I pervade everything by one fragment of my energy. That is Paramatma. Brahma says, as the super soul of all living entities, you observe all action. Narayan is merely a portion of you, of Krishna. Krishna in Vrindavan, then first expansion Baladev, then first Chaturvyuha in Dwaraka. Vasudev, Shankarsham, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. Means Krishna, Baladev as Kshatriya, and Krishna's son Pradyumna and his son Aniruddha. But they are all Bhagavan. And because in Vrindavan, Krishna is Gopa, Vaishya, cowherd. Baladev also. But in Dwaraka, they are Kshatriya. Then next Chaturvyuha for quadruple expansion in Vaikuntha. Vasudev, Mahashankarshan, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. Then from Mahashankarshan come Mahavishnu, Garbhodakashai and this Kirodakashai, Paramatma, and Shesh, Anantadev. So as Kirodakashai Vishnu, Paramatma inside, because there are two, now Maharaj also is explained, he is your friend inside. There are two birds. They are friends. Krishna is not malicious to us. He is our well-wisher, friend. He is observing all our actions, and accordingly he gives the result. So we cannot blame anyone. He is giving a result exactly, and that result is beneficial for us, for our rectification. Then Krishna says, but I am called Krishna because I am dark in color and live in Vrindavan. Vishnu is called Narayan because he lies in the water, Nara. How can I be Narayan? Then Brahma says, the word Nara means water, but it also means living entity, and Ayan means shelter. The Lord who dwells in the water is one of your expansions. Therefore, I have appeared from your womb. Just as the Vasudeva form and your youthful form of Krishna as Krishna are spiritual, not material, so this form of Narayan is also spiritual, existing at all times and places in the state of Shuddha Sattva, pure goodness, beyond the touch of matter. That is Adokshaya. Your forms such as Matsya are also of the same category. So Adokshaya means beyond human senses, because human being is temporary, is born, will remain for some time and will perish. So all the senses also they are perishable, non-eternal. How with non-eternal senses you can see that which is eternal? That resolution capacity they don't have, and a frequency capacity. Like with these eyes, we cannot see infrared light, though it exists, but we cannot see, because that is beyond the capacity of this eye. Resolution is so high that you cannot see. Like that, that is different category. Eternity. Eternal form is different category than these material temporary things and senses. For seeing Krishna, you need eternal eyes, the eyes of the soul. They are awakened by Gurudev. Agyana timiran andasya means I am blind by ignorance. Agyana timirandasya gyanan jana shalakaya. By that ointment of jnana, transcendental knowledge, Gurudev opens my eyes. Transcendental, so to such a Guru I am bowing down. By the grace of Gurudev we can get those transcendental eyes, eternal eyes, by which you can perceive Krishna as he is, by his grace, by his will. Tache jalastam tava sat jagat vapuh kim me nadrishtam bhagavam stadaiva kim va sudrishtam hridi me tadaiva kim no sapadi eva punar vyadarshi. My dear Lord, if your transcendental body, which shelters the entire universe, is actually lying upon the water, then why were you not seen by me when I searched for you? And why, though I could not envision you properly within my heart, did you then suddenly reveal yourself? In commentary, Brahma thinks, is it possible that this spiritual form arises from material water? It is not possible that the unlimited Lord Narayan can exist in the limited waters of Garbhodaka. Brahma said, if your transcendental body is actually situated upon the water, then why couldn't I see you even after searching for a long time in the lotus stem? You may answer that you were there, but I could not see you. But then, how could I suddenly see you through meditation and then lose sight of you again? Though you are lying on the water and seem to be localized and therefore limited, you hold all the universes within you and are therefore unlimited. You exist at all times in all places, but by the covering of your Yogamaya potency, you are sometimes visible and sometimes invisible. Only by His grace you can have darshan, as He is. Like so many people, they saw Krishna, but they could not recognize. Mother Jashoda also played this pastime. She was thinking, he's a small boy, so I will bind him. But she could not bind him, because he's unlimited. And she saw whole universe, all universe in his womb. How this is possible? So though Krishna appears like he is limited, but he is unlimited. Rabindranath Tagore said, Sima madhye asim tumi. Within you look like you are limited, Sima. Sima madhye asim tumi. You are unlimited actually, but appears like that. So Brahma could not see. Then by Krishna's grace saw, and then again Krishna disappeared. That is his will. We are all dependent. Bhaktivinoda Thakur also described in some places that suddenly I got the darshan of Krishna and Lila, and then when I tried to be attentive, then it vanished. Means it is by his will. We cannot control. That is by revelation. You cannot have it in your fist. By your own will you will get. No. That is descending only process to a surrendered soul. Like Raghunath Das Goswami also he showed, he is eternal associate of Radharani, but he was playing the pastime of being sadhaka. So he wrote, suddenly I saw that Lila and I was engaged in the service, then that disappeared. And then he is lamenting for that he is not able to have that darshan, that service. He is lamenting. So tomorrow we will further hear prayers of Brahma. Ram Krishna Vasudeva Jagannatha Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Jagannatha Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Gopinatha Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Gopinatha Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Shri Gauranga Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Shri Gauranga Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Nityananda Hari Hari Ram Krishna Vasudeva Nityananda Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ramo Ramo Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Gandharvika Giridhari Ji ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatatatmak Shri Gaura Hari ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Shri Radha Nayananath Ji ki Jai. Jai Shri Gaur Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Jagannath Dev ki Jai. Jai Patit Pavan Shila Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Shila Parang Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Shri Rupanuga Guruvare ki Jai. Jai Shri Panchatattva Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Brinda Devi Tulsi Devi ki Jai. Jai Sarva Vigna Vinashanakari Shri Nrishinga Dev ki Jai. Jai Shri Purushottam Mas ki Jai. Jai Shri Purushottam Vrata ki Jai. Jai Vrata Palankari Bhakta Brinda ki Jai. Jai Shri Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Brinda ki Jai. Jai Samagata Bhagavat Shravan Kari Bhakta Brinda ki Jai. Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai. Gaur Pramanande Hari Bol. Thank you all. Dandot Pranam. Hari Bol.